Thank you so much for meeting me like this.
Yeah, no problem.
Listen, I was talking to Julie the other day, and I decided that I really need to get something out in the open with you.
Hope, before we get started, maybe we should go someplace else.
No. This is my family's pub. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, my goodness. Is that your wedding dress?
It used to be.
Oh, sweetheart. What happened?
Carly Manning happened.
Maybe I should wall her up in a basement, starve her to death, give her time to regret everything she ever did to anyone.
Damn it, woman. Are you going to sit there and fantasize all day, or are you going to act?
Well, I do think I should make Carly suffer as much as possible, don't you? After all, what she did to Lawrence, the vengeance should be proportionate to the...
I don't give a damn about avenging your nephew.
I don't understand.
Well, perhaps you've forgotten, but to me, he was nothing but an arrogant son of a bitch. And if he were alive today, he'd say the same thing about me. All I care about is getting Carly Manning out of Beau's life. Is that understood? Now, can you make that happen or not?
Hey, man.
Hey.
What time did you get in this morning?
I never went home.
Yeah, it shows.
Well, looking over these leads on Sydney, seeing if I missed anything. Plus, I'm waiting for the damn results from forensics on those ransom notes. Why don't you take a look at this, man? See if I missed anything. Maybe a fresh perspective. I'll tell you, anything could help.
I've been over these several times. There's nothing here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, it's not really much we can do. Just sit around and hope, I guess.
Sitting around here isn't going to bring that forensics report up any sooner. Don't let this take over your life. Go home. Be with Sammy.
Sammy. Yeah, I don't think Sammy wants to see me anymore anyway.
Hello?
Anna, listen, I came up against a couple of problems, so I'll be a little bit late. Is Sydney still having those teething problems?
No, she's fine. I mean, no fever right now, that is. But she has been asking for her dada.
Really?
Yeah, she's quite the little talker these days.
And she misses you. So get here as soon as you can, okay?
Good, I'm gonna have to ring off now, okay? Goodbye. Samantha.
Remember when you told me that you didn't remember what Grace looked like?
Yeah.
It's happening to me. I mean, Sydney was only mine for a little bit, and I thought I could remember, and now I can't. I don't remember what she looks like, and I'm scared I'm gonna lose her.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
So she just saunters over to Vivian and me. This really stern look on her face, like she's about to announce the end of the world or something.
What did she tell you?
Well, she goes on and on about how awful Vivian is, how she's this sadistic, horrible woman. And Vivian's weirded out, naturally. And she's like, Carly, why are you saying these things to me?
And so what did Carly say?
Well, Carly gets even more squinty-eyed and scary. So I'm like, Dr. Manning, are you on medication? And did you perhaps forget to take it this morning? Mean, huh?
Well, you were upset.
I still probably shouldn't have said it. I mean, what if she was on medication? Not that I care.
Well, you know, you said something in the heat of the moment, and I'm sure you regret it.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't understand why. Carly Manning just presses all of my buttons, and I don't feel bad when I'm mean to her.
Well, I think maybe you ought to give that some thought.
Yeah, probably.
Melanie, look, I don't object to your being, oh, I don't know, steering clear of someone that you're not comfortable with. But I don't like you being rude. It demeans you.
And to take the high road and all that?
Right. See, whatever Carly's done, her involvement with Beau, whatever happened with her husband, she certainly hasn't been mean to you or hurt you, right?
No, she hasn't. She's just paid so much attention to me, and I hate it, which is weird because I usually like attention.
No, you?
It's just not from Carly Manning. It's so intense. It's like everywhere I go, there she is.
Yeah, well, maybe you're just overstating that just a wee bit.
Maybe a wee bit. Okay, all right. From now on, I will be polite and tolerant when I can.
Okay. As long as you make the effort.
Right.
So she blames you.
Well, yeah, she thinks that it's my fault the ransom drop didn't go the way it was supposed to. Now she's starting to lean on EJ more and more.
Well, that's a bad idea. Especially after everything the Demers and EJ have done to hurt her.
Maybe she's right. Maybe EJ can do more for her than I can.
Every stupid decision I've made has been wrong. All of them.
Look, Samantha, I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, don't you?
Well, I decided to lie to Rafe about the ransom. That was wrong. And then I couldn't even commit to the lie, so he caught on, and now he doesn't even trust me.
Just wait a second, Samantha. You did these things so you could help your daughter.
And look where it got me. Nowhere. And I was lying before Sydney was even born. I lied to you. I didn't even let you know she existed. Another wrong decision.
You saw somebody get shot. Look, I may not agree with what you did, but I do understand you're under a great deal of stress.
Well, that's no excuse. You're a great father to Johnny, and I see it every day. I mean, I can see how much you love Sydney, how you'd do anything for her.
Of course.
I hope someday you'll be able to forgive me for lying to you about her.
Horton?
Yes, oh, here. Here, that was very heavy. What, do you know what it is?
Bunch of stuff that belonged to Mickey Horton. Staff cleaned out his office so it could be rented to somebody else. Did I bring it to the wrong place?
No.
I will have it happen, Victor, as soon as possible, but the plan has to change.
I know your mind, Vivian. You can come up with another plan by noon.
But Carly took away my nephew, and now I can't take away her daughter.
Not if it's Melanie Layton. Consider my son's fiancée a part of my family. Off limits.
Plus, I've grown fond of the little thing.
Forget Melanie. Just concentrate on getting Carly out of Beau's life. Permanently and soon. With no fingerprints. At least not mine.
You sure don't want to stay per usual?
No, that's okay, Pete. Thanks.
All right.
Surprised she had the decency to leave.
I thought you and Carly were friends.
She's changed, Hope. A completely different person. And I hope Beau realizes what he's letting himself in for.
Well, I don't know what's gonna happen between Sammy and me, but I know one thing for sure. I'm gonna bring that little girl home.
You will.
You're the FBI agent, right?
Yes.
Here's the forensics report you wanted.
That's odd.
No, it isn't. Son of a bitch. Right.
That one was in the summer.
She looks so happy and safe and healthy. How do you think she looks now? I mean, are they giving her enough to eat? Is she cold? Is she blanket?
Hey, Samantha, the kidnapper said she was fine. Remember?
You know, even if we get her back, she's gonna be scarred by this. She's gonna always wonder if someone's gonna come and take her from it.
Stop it. She's going to be fine.
Rafe's the same thing.
Okay, Rafe's right.
They're just words, EJ.
No, they're not.
They're empty
No,
words.
they're
You
not.
don't know that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, I think my Mickey was a pack rat.
I've never seen so many ballpoint pens before.
This is his favorite coffee cup. Well, this is a little clock he kept on his desk.
There's a note on the back.
Just don't forget.
Don't forget what?
I guess we'll never know. Oh,
Look.
oh my. Red.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's happy anniversary.
Justin, Sierra's father is dating that woman, or whatever they're calling it. I need for you to tell me why you suddenly... Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, what's up? Right now? Can it wait 30 minutes? All right. Small emergency.
No problem. Actually, there's something I need to do as well. Rain check?
Sorry.
No problem. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
All right, what's going on?
Hey, I'll see you at the pub in about 10.
Could we go to Java instead?
Okay. Why the switch?
Hope is at the pub with Justin.
Oh, all right. Java in 10.
Thanks.
Samantha, I'm not just making promises, okay? I raised Sydney from birth. We have a bond. We have a connection.
I know you do. I believe that.
That's what you call it. Father's instinct. Call it whatever you like. I may not know where she is, but I know she's safe. I have over 3 dozen operatives out looking for her.
Really?
Look, I know that there are parts of my life that you don't approve of. But my network goes to places the FBI don't even know about. I know that I know somebody who knows somebody who knows this person. And I will find her. It's just a matter of time. I will bring Sydney back. I promise you that.
There's one thing I know about you, EJ. You keep your promises.
Always.
Red, if I figure things right, By now we're in the Aegean, off the coast of Crete. Having the time of our life. He wanted me to open this during, well, I guess on our anniversary, during the cruise. Reg, you're my love and my life. Let's have the happiest Valentine's Day ever. Love always, Nikki.
That's right. Your anniversary's on Valentine's Day.
It was such a beautiful ceremony.
I'll leave while you open that, okay?
Oh, no. No, you don't have to. I think I know what it is. I made enough hints. Oh, you did. He got him. Season tickets to the ballet. Oh, do you know anyone could use them? Oh, I bet you would love the ballet.
You could go.
No. No, I couldn't.
What are you doing here, Vivian?
What do you think, you disgusting whore? It's time.
Stay away from me.
It's time to bury you again.
No.
Only this time I'm not going to bury you alive.
No.
I'm going to bury you
Don't.
in pieces.
For the love of God, don't. Don't!
Excellent. Piece by painful piece. Oh, God. I could just get rid of this headache. Oh.
Hope? We need to talk. Okay? This isn't a game. It's not a game. What does that mean? It means you hurt my husband, you will answer to me.
Samantha, I just know that our child is in good health and that she's waiting for us to...
Announce me? Get the hell out of my way. DJ, if you think that... Sammy?
Hey. Just looking at baby pictures.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a reason you barged in here, right?
Yeah, actually, I just got the results back from the ransom notes. From the lab. Turns out there's one person's DNA and fingerprints all over them. And they match someone who has a criminal record.
Who?
DJ.
Hello, Aunt Viv?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lawrence. I was so hoping you would come back like this so I could say a final goodbye.
This isn't a dream, you know. It's a warning about Carly.
Don't worry, darling. I'm going to take care of her, painfully and permanently.
Tell me something. Do you love me?
Of course I... How can you even ask? That's so...
Then forget about Carly.
Let me see if I got this straight. You walked out on Bo. He begged you not to. He begged you to come back. All you ever said was no, even though you could see how much pain he was in, and you're concerned about me hurting him?
Well, hurting people is what you do best.
Wow. Okay. Well, I think you're just jealous. But of course, you and Justin making out like teenagers, that's
wasn't
okay.
like that.
Then what was it
I
like,
don't have to
Hope?
explain myself to you.
You know, that's fair. We're done.
No. You see, we're not done. Bo has no idea what you've become.
What I've become?
He's living in the past with you. And the problem with that is the woman he's with now is a cold-blooded killer.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You left Beau, remember? You yanked his child out of his life. You don't get a say in who he spends time
But you know what?
with.
I do have a say in Sierra's life. I will protect my daughter no matter what. Which includes making sure that her father's safe and able to be there for her. So, whatever secrets, or should I say, baggage, you're dragging into my husband's life, it had better not hurt my daughter. Or Beau, for that matter.
Well, you would know all about that, wouldn't you? Hurting Beau. You know something? When you disappeared out of Beau's life the last time, if it hadn't been for Sean Douglas, he would have been devastated. I had a small part in raising that little boy. And don't get me wrong, it was a privilege. And the funny thing is that I had so much respect for you because I just figured that you had to be this amazing, amazing woman to have meant so much to Beau and to have given him such a beautiful little boy. You want to talk about what someone's become, you need to do it with someone else because what you've become... Oh, I'm out of here.
Don't you dare walk away from me.
Hey. What the hell's going on here?
What are you saying? That EJ is involved with Sydney's kidnapping?
Rafe, what's the matter with you? Of course my fingerprints are on the ransom notes.
Right. Because you had to do things your way.
I beg your pardon.
Ah, the hell with procedure. The hell with letting the FBI in on it. Evidently, you thought it would be a great idea to smear your greasy fingerprints and DNA all over the ransom notes, preventing what could be actually getting a fingerprint or DNA from the actual kidnapper. So now guess what? We have nothing.
What? Rafe, you can't say that. We don't have nothing. There's something, right? And what can we do?
We can pray.
I don't understand. Surely you don't want me to let Carly get away with murdering you. That does... Oh, no. Don't tell me you still have feelings for that little witch.
No. It took me a while to see her the way you always did. And I do appreciate you coming back to Salem to avenge me. But the last thing I want is to see her dead.
Why ever not?
Look at me. If this is dead, not so bad, right? Why should Carly deserve this? Where is the suffering in that? I mean, okay, I'm not in heaven, but Carly's not going there either, which means she's going to be joining me. Do you think spending eternity with the bitch who betrayed me is going to make me feel better?
Of course not.
Hell on earth. That's what she deserves. Make it happen, Auntie. Make Carly suffer every day of her miserable life.
Someone want to tell me what's going on?
You need to ask Hope. She came looking for me.
Is that true?
Can we talk alone?
Is this about Sierra?
No.
And I don't know what we have to say to each other. It needs to be in private.
I'm gonna go to Java. See you later.
No, never mind. There's no point. Incidentally, I just want to say, I am grateful that you were there for Sean Douglas for my son. Too bad you didn't do the right thing, though, and make it official.
Excuse me?
You could have had Beau then. But instead, you ran off with Lawrence so you could have all that money.
Ooh.
You chose money over love.
We're out of here.
And I have nothing.
Are you serious? You insist that we do things your way, and then you blow the ransom drop, and we
You
may
don't
never
know
see
that.
Sydney again? And now you're suggesting that we pray?
Well, things would have been a lot different if you'd have told me about this before EJ contaminated the evidence.
Contaminated the evidence. Could have saved you the trouble, Mr. Hernandez. You see, I gave those notes to my people for fingerprint and DNA analysis. They found nothing. Now, this woman used some kind of voice-altering device when she spoke with Samantha. She cut out words from national magazines to put those notes together. Whoever she is, she's clearly extremely clever and thus far untraceable.
So it sounds like the FBI is just repeating what EJ's already done.
Though I have to say, so far, people have not suggested that we pray.
As a figure of speech.
Well, the FBI may be at a loss, but my men are working day and night, and we will find Sydney. If you'll excuse me.
Well, the FBI is not giving up either, Sammy.
Yeah, but what can you do? Nothing.
What else did she say?
It isn't important.
It is to me.
Look, first of all, she's angry and she's jealous, and I'm sure that Victor has convinced her that I'm some sort of predator out to destroy your life.
I'm sure you're right. I'll speak to her.
Well, don't. I mean, not for me. First of all, I think it could make things worse.
Second?
Second of all, hope is the least of my worries.
You were going to destroy Carly's bastard daughter so you could watch Carly suffer for years to come. Why'd you drop that idea? It was brilliant.
There were complications.
Complications? What kind of complications? You two bonded over a wedding dress. Oh, Auntie, do you think so little of me?
Of course not. It was Victor.
Oh,
Victor wanted me-
forget Victor. This is between you and me. Do you really want that classless, shallow girl flouncing through this house? While Carly follows me around, making me miserable for all eternity?
Classless. Shallow. Well, can't argue with that.
Please, Auntie, give me the justice I deserve. If you ever love me, take Carly's daughter away from her. Forever. Make it happen.
Men's shelter's gonna be so excited to see all this stuff come through the door.
I haven't even gone through Mickey's clothes in the upstairs closet.
That can wait until later.
Definitely.
Are you sure you want to give those ballet tickets to the hospital charity?
I think they'll get a nice price for them, and it'll help them reach their goal.
You're amazing. Going through all this pain and you still manage to give those away and help other people.
But it helps me. Because something good came out of all of this.
I love you.
I love you too.
You know, I don't have to bring it now. I can bring it later to the shelter. I can bring it all the time.
No, it's fine. You take this stuff to the shelter so they can go through it and they have the time to sort things out before it starts getting crowded in there. Okay.
I'll be back.
You bet.
Soon. Fast. Be back fast.
Be careful.
I will.
Christmas gifts. Christmas gifts you didn't bring home. Oh, I never liked that picture. Oh.
Sammy. There will be more clues. We will get more information.
How do you know that? And what if the kidnapper doesn't call me, doesn't write another letter? You saw the facts. Now that the feds are involved, there'll be no more contact.
Sammy, trust me. This woman did not kidnap Sydney to keep her, not if there's already been a ransom note. There will be more leads. Well.
Where were you last night? How come you didn't come home?
I was at the police station. Just going over all the clues we have on this kidnapping. What?
When I didn't hear from you, I remembered how you disappeared before. Thought it was happening again.
Didn't look like you needed me this morning.
What?
What were you looking at? Baby pictures?
What kind of crack is that?
No, I'm sorry there's been another delay, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well, don't forget the medicine, okay?
I will not forget the medicine. And give my little girl a squeeze, will you?
What in the world's going on over there? Have you got the TV on or something?
Little argument in the next room.
Argument? Sounds like Armageddon.
Come now, Auntie. Are you really that fond of Melanie?
Well, actually, after what I've heard you say about her, no. She can be rather irritating. That overabundance of energy, that smile that won't quit. Of course she's expendable.
That's the spirit. I mean, after all, she's Carly's bastard. So what can her life be worth? And so what if Philip thinks he loves her? He's known her for what, 2 seconds? Once she's gone, he'll find some other unworthy slut to play with. Forget all about her.
You're right, he will. Yes, I think it's a perfect plan. Better for everyone if Melanie Layton dies. Now that's what I call an inspiring dream.
Hey, it's Hope. I need to talk to you.
You know, it's strange because sometimes I ask myself, what if I was able to tell Hope and Justin why I came back to Salem, that I came back for my daughter? Would any of this be happening? Would you and I be seeing each other? Would they hate me so much? But I can't mention Melanie's name. Otherwise, Vivian... Oh? You thinking about Hope?
I'm thinking about a lot of things. You, me, Sydney, Demara, Sammy.
I know. Go talk to her.
I took that advice before, and seems like we got nothing left to say to each other. Besides, I'm right where I want to be.
I mean, he told me that he couldn't remember what you
I don't know about Armageddon, but somebody's world is certainly coming to an end.
Whose? Sammy's? Or her boyfriend's?
Well, I know you know a gentleman never gossips.
EJ.
Let me put it to you this way. You remember the question when you were asking me earlier?
When do I get my $5 million?
That's the one. Why don't we just say things are moving along very nicely?
Oh, good.
You give Sydney a kiss from me. I'll be over there soon.
Maybe I don't need you. All I know is if it had been any other FBI agent in that safe house that...
What? Go ahead, Samantha, just say it.
Well, I know there would have been no secrets. I would never have been able to keep the truth from EJ. Nicole would never have been able to take Sydney from me, and none of this would have happened.
Is it all right? So what are you saying? You wish you'd never met me?
Rape, I just want her back. I just want my daughter back. And you keep telling me that it's gonna happen, and you know what? It hasn't.
Nathan, anything new with him? Actually, yes.
I was just calling to check on how things are going.
Things are going great.
If I hadn't told you my secret, I would have my daughter back.